Good morning. Happy Wacky Wednesday. No, you are not seeing things. This is a turkey hat on my head. And why not, right? It's Wacky Wednesday and I whacked it out. Nothing I am wearing matches. And if you know me at all, that is totally against my way of dressing. So I've had to just kind of take a breath and just let it happen. So my daughter always used to help me pick out things because even trying to mismatch, I would match a little bit. And Caitlin's like, that's too matchy. And I'm like, what? Yeah, those go together. I'm like, oh. So yeah, I don't have anything matching today at all. I have 2 different socks, 2 different shoes, 2 different earrings, a turkey hat, a ring that goes with nothing. I have my favorite pants on. I have this buffalo plaid long vest cardigan thingy. And I have my 102nd day dabbing Dalmatian pink shirt on. So yeah, nothing goes together whatsoever. So I don't think I get much more wacky than this. Today should be really awesome. We have the first grade music program this afternoon. That is how we will end our day. So I need to be sure that my students pack before we go to that, which shouldn't be a problem. We are also going to practice more of finding the main idea in a passage, and we're going to be reading about snow. Also, I need to start Fontes and Pinnell reading testing my kiddos to see what level they're at for the report cards and for my information. We're going to be working on money today in math. I haven't started the chapter yet because looking at the pre-test I gave for money on Monday, we need to review the coins and their values because I think we've kind of forgotten what those are. So I want to kind of get everyone to the same level, at least knowing that, and then we can go to actually counting the money. So that is my plan for today. I need to bring a few more things down to the science lab. Oh, in math interventions, we are starting to build our rainbow, but they have to earn their pieces by answering review questions correctly. So I mentioned sometime that I had made a review booklet of all of the skills that we had worked on in this round of math interventions. And so I just did 1 skill per page, and there are 6 pages. So after they complete a little page, it's only got like 4 to 6 problems on it. They'll bring it up to whoever they have for their teacher, and we will check it. I even made an answer key booklet so that it's much easier for us to check and quicker. Once they have gotten the answers correct, then we will hand them the key that goes to the matching box that will go with their piece that they're earning, and they'll put it into their Ziploc bag. I have gallon Ziploc bags with sticky notes with their names on them. They're not going to need the Ziploc bags after tomorrow, so I figured there was no reason in writing on the bags themselves, and I could reuse them for whatever, and they wouldn't be marked with someone's name. And tomorrow, they should have earned all of their pieces, and they can create their rainbow. In my reading interventions group, we are working on the last skill starting today, which is homophones. So I found a really cool resource. I think I mentioned it to you yesterday. It's by Sarah Cooley. Sarah Cooley is the one that made this, and I'll link it below for you. I try to remember to link everything for you that I talk about, but if I forget something, just send me a little comment and I'll be sure and put it on there. We will have math interventions because that's at 8:15 in the morning, and so there's nothing taking up that space. So we have more math intervention times than reading intervention times in the next 2 weeks. But that's okay. We are cramming those minutes full of learning. So it should be a really good end of the week. I can't believe it's Wednesday. It feels like it should be Friday. I'm just really tired. And I think the kids are really tired too, because kids are like, tomorrow's Friday. And we're like, no, it's Wednesday. Because Tuesday they thought it was Thursday. I'm like, oh boy. And then it's time change weekend coming up, so there's a little less sleep for all of us. Oh boy. Yeah, that'll be interesting coming to school on Monday and seeing all the tired kids. That is probably why I should get my testing done this week when they're a little more fresh. I need to figure out how I'm going to use my pizza boxes. One of our teenies got pizza boxes for every class so that we could make displays of our learning to put out in the hallway for parent-teacher conferences. And I'm just like behind the times, and I'm not exactly sure what I want my students to make. So whatever we're going to do it on Monday and Tuesday next week. They can be working on that while I'm doing reading testing. I think I may have them make habitats for the animals that they researched, because they should know where these animals live and they can create an environment for them. So that will go in the bottom of the pizza box, and then the lid of the pizza box will be open. That will be where their report goes. So I think that would be good, because they can make stuff with construction paper. I have a little bit of clay from the science stuff that they might be able to use if they want to make something out of that. But they can make lots of paper things for sure. I think that's probably what I'll do, because that goes right along with what we've been doing. So one of our teamies who has a student teacher, they did theirs on Monday, and they already have them out on display, and they look amazing. And she even said to me, the teacher said, well, if I'd known how quick these were going to go, I probably wouldn't have started them Monday. And I was like, hey, but you've got them done now, and they look awesome. Yeah, she was very proud of her kids. They were laying around the classroom when I went in there to give her something the other day, and she goes, come here, I want to show you what they did. And I'm like, okay. And she was showing me, she goes, look at that one. That even has like water dripping. And I was like, oh my goodness, the details. Those kids, they blew me away. They did such an amazing job. Honestly, if you give kids a little bit of direction and some materials to work with, the things that they can come up with will amaze you. Because I don't think like a 7 and 8 year old with a lot of things. I mean, sometimes I do, clearly. But a lot of things I don't think that way. And it's just a different way of thinking too. Because different people think of different things anyway, creativity wise. But honestly, kids just always just blow me away. It's amazing what they can do. And that just goes to show what a great teacher she is too, because she gave them the freedom and the materials to use to make the things that they created. So awesome. Plus they had to have knowledge of what they're making to be able to come up with the idea to make it in the first place. So she did a great job teaching. They did a great job researching. They did a great job brainstorming and coming up with things. And then they collaborated and made these awesome projects. Parents are just going to be so proud. Oh yeah. I love showing off stuff to the parents. I love showing them what their kids do, because they don't get to see everything that happens at school. I do try to take pictures of things and send it on remind, but you know, you get busy and you forget to take pictures of things sometimes. I try really hard to take pictures of random things and just send them periodically, but I go in spurts where I don't send anything for a while because I'm just like knee deep in the teaching and don't think about it. So I'm trying to be better at remembering to take pictures of things. I did send camping pictures from Monday of each group that was doing whatever they were doing that day, and the parents, you know, sent a lot of little smileys and hearts and things. They were really excited to see their kids learning and having fun. So really cool. Whew, it's just like 7:08. I left really early today so that I could schlep some more stuff to the science lab room, so I don't have to do it all on my plan time, because I have some things I would like to do on my plan time, like planning. So I think that's going to work out. I'm going to try to get my sand down there, and then I am going to ask some kiddos if they wouldn't mind carrying jugs of water with us when we go to lunch. The science lab room is actually like downstairs past the locker rooms, which is right off the gym, and the gym is right off the lunchroom, so that works out really well. We'll just go a little bit early for lunch, and all of us can go down there and take the water jugs. That'll be really good. So I even brought 2 more water jugs. I filled up 4, I think, yesterday. One of my milk jug that I had, even though I cleaned it out, it did not smell too good, so I just got rid of it. I recycled it. I'm like, ugh. We have enough water jugs. We're not going to have 7 classes at once needing water. We're just going to have 1 or 2. So I'm going to have enough jugs without the stinky milk one. Okay, with all that said, I'm headed to the parking lot now, and I can show you what the room looks like when I get down there. It's not anything super phenomenal. I just have some tables set up with some activities on the tables. I have some signs I need to put on the tables, and bring a few more things, and it's all ready to go. So, all right, I'll take you along with me when I get everything together. Good afternoon. It's a little after 5 and I'm actually home. I just totally forgot to vlog on the way home. I'm so out of it and tired. I just totally forgot. I went, did I vlog? I don't think I did. Okay, so the rest of the day was really good. I made sure that the science lab was all set up and I put a little footage in here for you. So nothing fancy, just some basic experiments, kind of. So I think it went pretty well for the teacher. She said that she just barely had enough time to get done before the music program started. So we had the first grade music program this afternoon. So we got all of our stuff done in the morning, and then we went to lunch, came back. We did Wacky Wednesday. We listened to that book, and then my kids went to recess. We came back from recess. We had reading time, and then it was time to go to the program, and we came back from the program. We packed and went home. So yeah, everything that happened today mostly happened before lunch because the rest of the day was pretty much done. So we didn't have reading intervention today, but we will have it tomorrow, and we will be starting on homophones. So I got some things printed before I left, which is why I'm getting home later than I intended. I had intended on leaving exactly at 3:45, which is our contract time. And did that happen? No, it did not. Because I went, hey, I want to print the stuff that we need for tomorrow, because I realized we would have a data meeting tomorrow during plan time, and I didn't want to try to squeeze it in the morning. I'm going to try to get there early, but we'll see. Yeah, got that done. I think I have all the things ready for our reading intervention time all week next week, because we only have 3 days since Thursday's an early out for conferences. I don't have my math interventions planned. I don't have anything planned really. So I'll be working on that tonight and tomorrow night. So I'll have everything ready for Friday. Yes. I'm like losing track of days. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. I didn't have Lunch Bunch Book Club. I would have started a new one, but I didn't find a book that I wanted, and I'm just not with it, and I needed just a day to not have to do stuff. So that is why I did not do Lunch Bunch Book Club, and I didn't vlog at lunch either, because I was just tired and I just ate my lunch and ran around and did some things. So tomorrow should be fairly normal. We have a church bringing us lunch, so that's really nice. A lot of times they will bring us Zaxby's, which is really good. So whatever they bring us will be amazing, and it's so generous and wonderful of them to do that. So we look forward to that. They do that about once a quarter, twice a quarter, something like that. Really sweet of them. And I'm just gonna go in and feed my cats, put on my pajamas, and just veg for a while, because I feel really like spacey and out of it. There's my neighbor. So yeah, I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. I'm gonna go in the house and just be for a while. So I'll catch you in the morning.